If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world today.
Really? I've been oblivious.
Really? Well, people are making comebacks. There is a guy
Isn't that a
who's
movie?
got a white beard that's way bigger than mine. What, the comebacks? Yes, it's
Yeah. It's like a goofy movie, right?
squirrel. Yeah.
I know. Squirrel. Beard longer than yours. Oh, wait.
Retired for a couple of years. Actually, he got fired.
It's those guys that had that reality TV show, right?
Yeah, Ben and Jerry.
No.
The Beard Brothers?
No, they were really popular. I think they were fishy type guys.
Smother Brothers? Oh, yes. No, great. Duck Commander. They made
Duck Dynasty. That's
Duck
it.
Dynasty. Yeah. Yeah. Did they get canceled? I don't know why. Oh,
I
yeah.
think so.
Because Cy went off and started being religious or whatever.
Okay.
Is that one of the reasons? I don't remember why.
I didn't watch the show. I remember doing party buses with people wearing the shirts.
Okay. I just remember that their daughter went on Dancing with the Stars, and she actually did a really good job. For a girl who's never danced before, she didn't know how to dance. So I thought that was pretty cool. And she did really well. That'd be a fun show to go on. So when they do the YouTube version where they bring on all YouTube stars, I volunteer to go on.
All right. I'll volunteer to be the MC.
Yeah, you can take over Bergeron's job and you can host it. But I'll dance. I'll dance.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no. But the show we're talking about needs no introduction. It's called My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. It's the David Letterman show. So Netflix got him. And you were talking about that. You were talking about dumping some of your prescription. I want to know from my prescription. Some of your subscription channels. And then get Netflix. I think that'd be a good idea.
It's just one of those things. I noticed that, the three that I get with my package is Showtime, Cinemax, and HBO.
Right.
And not that they don't have decent shows. It's just that after 3 days, I've seen everything, and they just repeat them for the month.
And you have a recorder, so you can record what you miss, and then you've seen it all.
Correct.
So I'm looking to move off of DirecTV also. Sorry. But I need to figure out, though, the recorder. What do I get to record my programs that I do want to watch?
Right.
I know how to get them. I know how to get free TV. It seems like everybody has forgotten that there's still free TV out there. ABC, NBC, CBS, your
Fox
channels, Fox. They all broadcast. It's just in HD. And you go buy a $12 antenna, hook it up to your TV, go back to the tuner, and it's in HD. And guess what? It's there.
Ta-da!
You can't record it.
No. Well,
I mean, you can record it if you have a recorder.
Yes.
But you can't record it on your TV because TVs don't record. But if I figure that out, I'm switching.
You betcha.
I don't watch that much TV anyways. And although we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff on TV, you're going to be like, how'd you see all this stuff? But I saw right here, the first show. And it was a super secret that it was going to be Barack Obama, which was one of the worst kept secrets because every ad or commercial and everything said the first guest was going to be Barack Obama.
Right.
Because they both retired at the same time. Well, Barack Obama got fired Letterman got fired and Barack Obama couldn't run anymore.
Right.
So I watched the show and it was too long. It's an hour. And
the 3-hour movies you don't like.
Yeah. But, okay. So an interview, the reason that late night TV works is because what's the show, an hour, and they have 3 guests on or 2 guests on and a musical. So it's either 3 guests and a musical guest, or it's 2 guests and they do a big thing in the beginning, but the interview isn't that long.
Correct.
To interview somebody for an hour and keep it interesting with no commercials on Netflix, so it's the full hour. He did some cutouts and talked about some other things, and but no desk, just chairs sitting on. I'd rather have seen Zach Galifianakis between 2 ferns. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. Have you seen?
No, but
Okay.
I like the Hugh Fern concept.
So Zach Galifianakis actually did interviews, and Barack Obama was one of the people he interviewed. And there's two ferns on the set, and they're really tight up against them, and a table and chairs. And they sit between the two ferns, and the whole interview is him asking stupid questions between two ferns.
Okay.
And that's so look that up. Look that up on YouTube. It's Funny or Die. I think it's Funny or Die. But yeah, so that's funny too. So, I was kind of like, well, I guess he's going to do a few more, like 6 more. I think he's got slated for this year. And I'm like, if I miss him, I miss him. I'm not sorry.
Right.
Not going to
Well, the way you described it reminds me of the Diane Sawyer type interviews, because that's what she would do, a full straight hour. And sometimes even longer.
Right. And who was the other one? Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters, right?
Right. And so I get it. I mean, I know there's a audience for that.
Correct.
But guess what? I didn't watch Diane Sawyer's and I didn't watch Barbara Walters either. So I'm not that guy.
We're not. Either one of us are.
You're not either.
Our shows ramble quickly. We don't. We don't bore you.
We're distracted. We're like, next subject. So next subject is CES just ended. So.
Oh, okay. I had to read it now because you surprised me.
I surprised you. I'm like, what? What are we talking about next? CES just ended, and the big thing at CES this year is self-driving cars.
Right.
They're still not out, but that was the big thing this year at CES. They'll be out eventually. It's going to be a tough sell in America because people don't want to give up control.
But that's not true any longer. The young people don't care.
Yeah, well, we still have gun control or no gun control. So maybe the young people don't care, and maybe it will change. But there are people that are going to go around, and they came up with this term. And I thought it was funny when I heard it, because I heard it at CES. And it's like, well, we're going to bully those autonomous cars. Like, you're going to bully a car? Well, apparently, their programming says you can't run somebody over.
Correct.
So they're just going to go walk and stand in front of the car. So if you stand in front of an autonomous car and it can't move because you're standing in front of it because it can't run you over,
right?
That's called bullying.
Okay. So you need 4 people because you'd have to have all 4, front, rear, and both sides, so they can't.
Well, they can't go sideways. Some of them turn both front and rear wheels.
Yes.
But it's against the wall and you just stand in front of it, or there's cars behind it. It's not going to back up in there.
Correct.
So you can stand in front of a car and bully it. But I just thought that was a funny term.
Will it beep the horn at you?
I don't know.
Will it talk like Kit from Knight Rider and say, "Will you please get out of the way"?
That's my impersonation of the light. I don't have a.
Oh no, that's the Cylons.
That's up here.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Now we're.
Oh crummy! I can't believe I did that.
We talk old timey.
Yes.
You'll have to look that up. So for those of you who don't know who Battlestar Galactica and the Cylons are, you can look up Battlestar Galactica and comment on there and go, "Wow, that's an old show." Richard Hatch just passed away.
Yes, somebody else just passed away this week too.
From that show?
No.
Oh, well. Who?
The Cranberries lady. The lead singer from Cranberries.
Oh, yeah. Cranberries. She's like 49. She's
46.
46.
I think 46.
Yeah, it could be 46. I'm dyslexic, so it's upside down or backwards, either or. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she passed away.
Whenever you talk about somebody passing away, all these things flash in my head of all the people we keep losing. And I came to the realization that I'm becoming my parents, because that's what they used to always say.
Oh, so
so-and-so died. So-and-so died. Oh, my God, all these people are dying.
Hey, you kids, get off my lawn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're that guy now?
No.
Well, I heard Darren Hardy. Darren Hardy used to publish Success Magazine, and he talked about you should live every day to its fullest.
Right.
Don't waste time. And a lot of motivational people talk about Tony Robbins. But back to Darren, his story was he heard a story from somebody else that when you're born, they light the fuse.
Okay.
And nobody knows how long that fuse is. And when the fuse runs out, you're done.
Right.
So you don't know how long your fuse is. So you should do whatever you want to do, every opportunity you can. I mean, not do whatever you want to do, but
yes,
I mean,
that's fine line. Yeah, right.
You should go for it. I'm not
Right.
saying like reindeer games, go around and take chances.
Right.
Don't push.
Oh my! Does that mean we're gonna have to finish talking about that procrastination problem?
I don't know what you're talking about. We'll put that off till later.
Okay.
Last show, check it out. Scott's doing a throwback to our previous show.
I do that frequently.
Do you?
I remember stuff that we talk about, and something you say pops me back there. It's like
Wow.
It's like time travel. It's as close to time travel as I get.
Well, I do it all the time when I go between Arizona and Nevada. I time travel.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yep. And when you're on Hoover Dam, you can just do it all day long.
Instead of 7 days like that TV show, it's only 1 hour though. 60 minutes. That's it. 60 minutes. It sounds more impressive.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's that. So I just thought that was funny from CES that when you stop an autonomous car from driving, you're bullying it.
Okay.
Google is Skynet. Google owns YouTube, so they just took us off the air.
Oh, but I like our show.
I like our show too. So speaking of shows you like, there are 3 shows that have done a good job of reinventing Star Trek.
Ooh,
2 of them, I think, did a really good job.
Wait, is it one of them Star Trek?
And one of them is Star Trek. But
I know it's different than the original. It's not a Gene Roddenberry type Star Trek.
No, it's not.
Right.
It's dark, and it's a single person view from the person that nobody likes. So, and you got to pay to watch it.
Yes.
So I don't care. What's the name of that show? Discovery, Star Trek?
Discovery, right.
Yeah. We don't like it. I don't like it. You don't like it. Did you buy it?
Not yet, but I'm considering. Remember I told you I might take that free thing just to look at it?
Just to watch it for the whole week.
I think for the whole week I can get the whole thing.
The other show we've talked about is The Orville.
I must admit that is a great show.
He did a great job. It's a throwback to the original Star Trek. He hired the writer, one of the writers from the original Star Trek grouping, or the later movies that followed through to the Gene Roddenberry ideals. So now I saw a show, and it's called The Black Mirror. It's on Netflix.
All right, that's why.
And it's actually season 4. I don't know that much about this show. But from what I've gathered, it started in England. And people comment on the bottom. Tell me if you like this show, if you think it's cool, if I should continue to watch this thing or go back and see old episodes. But this is season 4. It started in England. I don't know if it's still written in England. But this show is called the SS something. God, I don't remember. Sorry. You comment on that down there too. I'll put a Culver. But so it starts off and you're on a spaceship.
Yes, it's Callister.
Callister. Okay. You start off, you're on a spaceship. And there's an actor like the captain.
Okay.
And he's doing the James T. Kirk talk.
Oh.
So everything is exaggerated. And he does a good job of it. And they're going after this guy with the crystals and yada, yada, yada. And you go through. Then all of a sudden, it cuts to some guy who was playing the captain walking into an office building where they're building computer games.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. Then you find out it's some kind of virtual reality company. And I'm not going to spoil it for you. And he's writing a program with the SS Callister and has a buddy and all that stuff that they formed a company together, but he took over. And so what he does is he goes into the virtual world and acts out all these fantasies with a crew
right
on the SS Callister, and that's the show. The twist is, and I won't tell you the ending, but the twist is he's gets pushed around a lot in the real world. So he is the pusher or the pusher. He's the mean guy.
Right.
So they talk about that in the show, and it's dark. It's dark humor. So
yes.
I'm thinking Black Mirror is some kind of reflection on society. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into the title.
I think you're right. I think it has a lot to do with how the kids that are being bullied are going ballistic.
Yeah. So I don't know if each show. Then show 2 came up, and I didn't get a chance to watch it. But it was a totally different show, totally different actors. So I think each show is different. But the beginning, if you watch it, you're like, dude, this is kind of like a takeoff on Star Trek.
Right.
Like the original Star Trek with Spock and Kirk and Bone.
Captain Pike.
And Captain Pike, yeah. I mean, kind of campy. So they did a really good job. So if you want to get a little bit of fix, I suggest that you watch that show. So the SS Callister, season 4, episode 1 of the Black Mirror.
Okay.
So that was fun. But yeah, so for somebody who doesn't have a lot of time to watch TV, I saw those 2 shows. But so I heard you had you found an article on a pooch?
Yes, a dog with a heart. Well, I think, in my opinion, most dogs have heart.
They love you unconditionally. That's
yes.
why they're man's best friend. That's why a cat isn't man's best friend, because cats don't love you unconditionally. Cats are like, okay, I want to be petted now. I'll be your pet. And they're also like, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm out of here.
That's right.
For no reason. Cats have to leave the room for no reason. They'll just be here and then they're gone. And they're like, why?
Yes.
What? Because they just had to be gone.
That's right. It's their terms only.
So yeah. But
yeah,
dogs have hearts of gold.
Yes. And this particular dog has an issue with being given a bath because it's a smaller dog. I guess it's afraid of the water. So
let's get there. Okay. It's not as small as Nala. Everybody saw Nala. It's a medium-sized dog.
Okay.
Right? Because he could put his head over the bathtub.
Correct.
I saw the picture.
Yeah, Nala would have trouble doing that.
Yeah.
Which is good because that means she can't drink out of the toilet either.
Right.
Okay.
That's true.
But basically, the dog does not like getting a bath. I mean, it feels like it's like the worst thing you could possibly do to it. So whenever the dog is given a bath, as soon as it's done, the first thing it does, it goes and grabs its comfort toy.
Okay.
And it lays there with its comfort toy until it calms itself down. Okay. That's cool.
Makes sense, right?
So to show you how much this dog still loves his owners, when his owners go to take a shower or a bath, the dog feels that the person is being punished.
They're being freaked out too.
Brings them the comfort toy and drops it in the tub with them while they're in.
So to help them out. So that's an emotional support dog.
Yes.
That dog should get a vest and be an emotional support dog. So
exactly.
So think about that, right? So dogs are they work on their condition, right? What was Pavlov? Pavlov is what do they call it? Conditions? Training? I forget what that's called. When they train somebody
right
by something, I can't think of it. Right down there what kind of training that is. It's behavioral training, but that's not what they called it. So here's a dog that put it together by himself that if I'm freaked out by taking a bath, then you're probably freaked out by taking a bath.
Exactly.
This makes me feel better. So I'm going to give it to you so you feel better.
You betcha.
And the dog put this all together by himself.
Yep. Brilliant.
That's pretty cool.
I thought so.
So that's a good dog.
Yep.
So I like that. I'm going to teach you now.
See, I do the same thing. I'd go in there.
Well, when Susie's in the shower,
sure.
Bring toys in there for her?
Sure, I would.
And then what does she do? Say, get out?
She smacked me on the nose with a rolled up newspaper, just like I was a real dog.
Get out.
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's crazy. But so this is Saturday.
SATURDAY. Hey.
Again, is this the throwback show?
I know. They're all like that.
Yeah.
You know me.
Well,
my brain just keeps going back and forth.
I've said it before. We talk old timey. We're old timey.
What the heck is old timey?
Yeah. So back with a rotary dial phone. 1 9.
I hated those because your finger fell out. You had to start all over again.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Not good. But you just called some companies?
Yes. There were a couple different things I was doing today, and we're over halfway done with January, right?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Okay, so Christmas is 3 weeks ago,
right? Yeah.
Now the radio stations and stuff around here play Christmas music from the day after Thanksgiving till January 1st.
Okay, so right up till the New Year. And
right.
The New Year stops, they stop.
Correct. Okay. 2 different companies. One of them was a
national company?
Health clinic. Huge one.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest in our state.
Statewide. Okay.
Right.
Statewide company.
Okay. And when I'm on hold, I'm hearing Christmas music. And I'm thinking to myself, is somebody too lazy to change the music on hold? Or is the IT person,
even better, the IT person
me, loves Christmas all year round?
I'm going with that one. I'm going with the IT guys go until somebody complains. So you didn't complain, did you? No.
This is cool. I get to listen to Christmas music.
I think in the middle of July, I'm going to switch our music at work over to Christmas music.
A lot of places do Christmas in July.
I know. That's why I said that.
Yep. I have actually been asked to turn into my alter ego. Nice. The problem is Santa does not do well when it's 95 degrees out.
Well, that's why you've got to do the Santa with a Hawaiian shirt and the shorts and the white legs. You can do the white legs thing, right? Because you no.
Well, no, in the summer I do not have white legs. As a matter of fact, my white legs are usually gone by the end of April.
Ah, boo.
Yeah, as soon as the temperature hits 50, I'm outside without a shirt and I'm in shorts.
Okay.
Yeah, because after winter's here, 50 degrees is kind of comfortable.
Yeah, so 2 companies you called 4 weeks after Christmas, roughly 4 weeks after Christmas.
Yep.
And they're both still playing Christmas music. That's awesome.
Cool beans.
That's super cool. So do you have any more Christmas stories or should we just call it a day?
We're probably getting close to time by now.
We are. So with that, I'm going to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision, even though we listen to Christmas music all year round.
Yeah. Then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Subscribe, watch these other shows that we have. Get your friends to subscribe, and watch them. We're gaining momentum. So we need your guys' help. We want to get to over 100 subscribers. I want to get to 100 subscribers on my other channel. I have What Happened in Las Vegas Today. Scott wants to get over to 100 subscribers on his Scott Thomas channel. So things start to happen when you get over 100 subscribers.
Yes, big difference.
And you got to have over 1,000 views. So we want to
10,000.
That over 10,000 views. Oh yeah,
10,000 views.
Yeah, 10,000 views.
Yes.
So they've changed YouTube around a little bit, but it opens up some more things for us to do. One of the next things we're going to try and do, just so you guys know, start looking for. We're going to try and come up with going live and doing a live segment, and
should be interesting.
Try bringing on some guest speakers.
Yes.
Interview from around the world. So with that, I want to say thank you, and we'll see you at the next show.
Have an absolute good one.
Crazy. But you still amaze me.